Hello. Sorry. Stupid microphone being an asshole. Hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. I've got to assume we're definitely live now since it took me fucking 8 million years to actually get anywhere. Good. I don't understand why it resets that. I haven't used... when I move from room to room, I can get why maybe it would decide that something else with a default microphone. That's OBS, by the way. But, no, just decides, oh, I'm not using that anymore for no fucking reason. Thanks a lot. Very useful OBS. Very cool. Anyway, yes. Terrible stream for terrible people. If you're new here because you made it over from Simon Dan's channel and you thought, oh, this new Sir Sick guy that I've only just heard of is streaming. These streams are crap. Run away. Are I live? I are quite live, I think. I are alive. And all the other things that live do. Yeah, so if you've come since, I got a couple of extra thousand subscribers from Sideman Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. That's very, very nice of you. Some of you might have turned up. Yeah, these are shit. But if you're into just like hanging out and talking shit and just going wherever the fuck the topics go, that is what these are.
Background noise.
Oh yeah, she's here too, Mrs. Sick. So.
I mean she, it.
It.
Thank you.
It's over there, sleeping on one of something probably important.
It's your t-shirt.
Cat. Yeah, she's not asleep. She's pretending to be asleep. I love talking to the cat because she'll like sit there looking like really, oh, I'm so cool. Oh, no, nothing even bothers me. And I'm like, hey, baby. And her tail like goes completely fucking mental like it did there. Hey, baby. Yeah, the face says stoic. The tail says, oh my God, it's daddy. Yeah, they are fun shit. They are definitely shit. So, for everyone else who's normally here, how y'all doing? It is yet another quote-unquote beautiful Monday. It's actually getting cooler, which is slightly annoying since I bought a fucking cooler last week. I won't go on about it this week. I'm not going to go on about it, but I bought a fucking air conditioner, and since I bought it, the whole planet has chilled, basically, seemingly. And it doesn't look like it's getting warm for it. But you know for a fact, just an absolute universal fact. Like, I'm not a superstitious person, but it does seem to be that Sod's Law is the one thing, the one truth of reality, is that when it's most inconvenient, shit will happen to annoy you. If I send this air conditioner back, it will immediately, the temperatures will fucking spike into the 50s and we'll all be melting to death because fuck me. So I'm keeping it. The temperatures will not go up for the rest of the summer and I'm just going to basically subconsciously go, that's because I have it. And it's basically not costing me anything in electricity at least. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm going on about now. What am I going on about? I don't know. We were watching, if you've watched, there's a fella called Jolly Wangor who does, he plays basically fucking Half-Life mods and games like that.
Is that why I fell asleep?
Yeah, you fell asleep to him because he's very chill to watch. And I felt myself falling asleep. This stream was going to be called I Am Knucking Fackard because it is just really, really, really relaxing to watch him. And we got no kids today, so we were stupid and we bought pizza. And that's just had the old, when you eat food and you coma. Just proper food coma-ing. And I feel a lot better since starting the stream. You've perked me up. Thank you very much. But I'm not superstitious. Only a little stitious. Yeah, I'm a bit stitious. Not superstitious.
Little stitious.
Sort of stitious. I'm kind of stitious. It is hotter than Satan's balls on a Sunday in South USA. Oof. Yeah.
Well, it is South USA, so.
I mean, that does stand to reason why it would be sticky.
Isn't there like a line of desert going through the US?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's the desert. What do you expect?
I was complaining about being 45 degrees C a week or so ago. Desert made up for it by dropping the temp and making it the wettest month on record ever. Yeah, it does seem to be. Was it a stray cat pizza? No, it was takeaway. I'm not gonna play into the meme. It was just a meat feast, and it was fucking delicious. And it.
I don't know. I don't trust those meat feasts. There probably was a cat on that.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, fair enough.
Because it's just meat in quotation marks.
I don't know. I could name all the meats on it. There's roundy lads. There was
Roundy lads.
there was red chicken. There was
green chicken.
There wasn't any green chicken. Thank you very much. There
Your
was
piece is just there's no vegetables. It's just brown.
there was whiskers. Wow.
Whiskers, as in like the cat food.
Oh, that's so much better. No, I meant just like literal cat whiskers. But yeah, I mean, some of it does kind of look like cat
Yeah, I
food.
know. It's one of the reasons why I don't like it.
I mean, to be fair, there's that one on like mass-produced pizzas that really, really, really does look like cat food. Like this little X of meat.
I can't eat things like that.
Sursic favourite pizza toppings. Meat.
Round lad, spherical boy.
Round lads, spherical lads. It'd be spherical boys. You got to change the. You got to change the thing. Long pig. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, what is that from?
I have a feeling, right, if you found out that there was like human meat on your meat fish, you'd go, oh god, wow, it's delicious.
Oh my god. I'm delicious. Meat in quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, we've been trying out a few meat substitutes recently since we talk a good game on not being that bothered about actually, because there's some people who are like, who make eating meat like an identity thing, and I just think that's fucking stupid. I know it's basically in response to people being vegetarian or being vegan as an identity thing, but it's so fucking pathetic. Like, it's not the same. It's really easy to be a meat eater. It's actually quite hard to be full-time vegan or full-time vegetarian, which is why we don't fucking do it.
I think that's why they fully embrace the thing of it, because otherwise they just go, oh, you know what, give up.
Yeah,
Because
you have
it's
to.
really fucking easy to give up.
But to me, like, I'm just interested in reducing our intake of things that are fucking terrible for the planet, but I'm not gonna fucking kill myself to do it.
Though, because we don't really eat beef.
We, according to the what is worst for the planet things, if you must eat meat, eat chicken, because pretty much it's one of the lowest sort of polluting things. If you really want to destroy the planet, eat as much fucking beef as you can, because that shit is fucking terrible. The way it's produced is legitimately really really bad for the planet. Like,
No. Vegans
confusingly so.
Vegans are fine. It's when
I mean, a full-on vegan,
like,
you either are full-on or you're not.
yeah, like being a vegan is fine if you like. Oh,
As long just don't be a twat about it.
Yeah, I really care about animals. I want to look after the planet and things like that. It's it's healthy for you to eat more vegetables than meat and things like that. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, that's fine. When they basically have a knife to your throat and they're saying you're a fucking murderer, like, that's not helping. That just makes me want to eat more meat because you're being authoritative towards me.
Mm. But yeah, beef is too expensive here probably. But
Beef
yeah,
is expensive.
beef is something that we don't care about, and
No,
I
we
like
don't.
Southern Fried Chicken, so, you know.
Chicken is the only thing we really eat. But even that, we've sort of slowly replacing it. We're eating a lot more soy-based stuff.
Yeah, just trying it out mostly, and, you know, it is what it is, but you don't have to be a dick about it, basically. Well, that's kind of, I would really, really, really I would like to go vegan and just have no one know, ever. That would amuse me.
Just to show, look, you can do it.
But then no one would know, so you couldn't tell people who are dickheads about it how to not be a dickhead about it. And that's the problem. You know, everyone thinks that vegans are all shitheads because the only people who talk about it and are like shitty about, the only people you pay attention to about it are shitheads about it. And that's the problem with most things. So, you know, yeah. I have access to vegetables.
I was saying that giving up meat is easy, but it depends it depends how poor you are.
It depends where you live as well.
When you don't have a lot of money, it is easy to eat crap.
Yeah, go look. If you go to somewhere like a really, really cheap place near us, is something like Fulton's Food, and the really, really, really cheap stuff is like reconstituted meat products.
Yeah.
They're fucking gross, but they are so goddamn cheap. And if you need the calories, like per calorie, there's no fucking competition. It is just cheaper. I remember I've been in arguments.
Yeah, like having fresh vegetables and things like that. Yeah, the prices do rack up after a while.
The other thing is, like, the idea, yeah, you could grow your own. That takes time. You could do this or that. And it's like, you know, preparing vegetarian foods.
Like growing your own.
Easy.
The way I see it is growing your own is all fine and dandy, but you need to have the soil right.
Mm.
You need the attention span to actually fucking look after it. It can get infections. It can get mites attacking it. And also it needs the right amount of water, the right amount of sun and temperature and all of this shit. And then you've got to invest in a fucking greenhouse. And eventually, oh look, money. And if you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
I'm thinking of becoming a CrossFit vegan flat earth. I mean, fair enough. CrossFit is one of those ones that people like to bang on and on and on about, isn't it? I've heard. CrossFit.
Oh, CrossFit. No, CrossFit's one of them. One of them that I hear a lot of people banging on about is it's called HIIT. Is it HIIT?
I don't know.
High intensity training. Interval training.
A cheaper way to get your calories, soda streamer syrup. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would work. High intensity interval training. My sister does it. It's you run in very short bursts, very fast, and then the rest of the time you walk slow, and then you run really fast again. Apparently,
I could do that, but I'd run in like short bursts of about half a centimetre.
Yeah.
It's like, there we go. I've done my fucking oof.
I can't do it because of my asthma.
You can't do it because every time you try...
I need a very slow build-up to exercise.
Every time you try one of the sort of faddy fucking... you go all in.
Yeah.
And then you're ruined for the next 3 months.
Yeah, I massively wreck my body.
What was it? Insanity, which should have been a fucking clue.
Insanity fucked me over.
Yeah, and you didn't just do it.
I think I tore my calves or something because I could barely fucking
You
walk.
did an extremely intense version of it anyway. Like
No, I did the version that my sister does.
Yeah, an intense version.
But my sister is basically an athlete. So
yes.
But it didn't click that I shouldn't be doing it because I was like, oh, it's the same as her, it's okay.
Yeah. I am as fit as my sister, who is constantly exercising, and I haven't exercised in years.
She went to the gym like 6 times a week or something.
Yeah. So that's a lesson learned. Now I just interject every time I see her doing. It's like, are you sure you should be doing this? And she's like, oh no, it's fine. So you have exercise.
I stick with brisk walking. Apparently, that's the best thing I can do.
Yeah. But yeah. We need to stop having takeaways recently, though. There's something about the summer that's just really made us fucking CBA. Probably heat. But, need to go back to eating less. Although I think the biggest problem is we discovered a local takeaway which has just one of the nicest takeaway things.
Oh God.
And amazing chips.
Beautiful.
And we just always want it because it's just like.
It's the thing that right. When they use like it's freshly cooked.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really fatty. Yeah, it's got like 1,000 and 1,000,000 calories in it. But oh my God, it's fresh. And I'm like, it's the fresh things that are always...
Fresh.
Yeah, I always want it. Because it's really fresh.
Say that again.
Fresh.
No, I always want it.
I always want it. Well, I do, but... that's the...
Amateurs, do not try to compete with siblings. Just keep the fitness level of your parents. Oh. Okay.
I'm doing better than my mum at the moment, apparently. Because she walked in today, I was like, whoa, someone gained weight, but I didn't say it.
I did like Cosmic Skeptic until it got all vegan. He doesn't shut up about it. Yeah, I saw a video by Cosmic Skeptic, and I had a few... I didn't have... Like, the message is fine. The problem is that there's often the taking of ideas that don't follow. Like making inferences to other people's mind state about how they... You agree that this thing is bad. I said, no, I don't. What makes you think I agree? What makes you think I see that as exactly the same way you do? That's why I'm not a fucking vegan.
Yeah, you get
like,
those,
figure that shit out. It's not hard.
You get those people who say, oh, meat is murder, you're a murderer. But you know that you're a murderer.
I'll tell you what.
And you enjoy hurting animals and things like that. And I'm like, what makes you think that?
There was a comment on one of my recent videos, the Flat Earth one with Fuck It Word, and he did this thing about Peppa Pig, and then someone just said, Peppa Pig, yum yum, and I said, oh yeah, wasn't there the thing about someone having bits of bacon and said, I bought my kid a Peppa Pig puzzle. It's a fucking joke. And this fucking dipshit with a fucking galaxy intellect comes along and calls us both psychopaths for making a joke about a pretend pig. Like, this is not how you convince people of your position. This is how you convince people that your position is fucking absurd and that they shouldn't listen to you. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, activism is great if you're not doing it like an idiot. I can like to eat meat and be against factory farming.
Yeah, basically.
It's
one of the biggest reasons why we're trying to avoid eating shitloads of meat all the time is because of how, like, I'm not a big fan of the whole fact. When I found out free range eggs and stuff like that is technically not as nice as it sounds, it made me not want to have eggs anymore. Yeah,
there is a lot of that. Like, one of the issues is, oh, this thing's done like this, and then you find out it skirts the line of it. Yeah, free range means that they're freer than they were before, but it's still pretty like, oh, for fuck's sake. They go crazy about a joke and somehow you're the psychopath.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So, you know.
You're a psychopath, I'm gonna kill you.
Quantum Leap recast Scott Bakula as Vegan Gains. Yeah. I had a response from Vegan Gains and that guy called, Ask Yourself, something like that. It took them 3 hours or, no, like, much longer than my video.
The response videos to you are always ridiculously long.
Ridiculously long, almost universally credibly boring, and very, very much missing my fucking point, which baffles me. But yeah, it was a lot of arguments from emotion, which don't fucking work on me. Because they don't work on me. Oh, this makes me feel bad. Okay. So fucking what? Like, I play an evil person on the internet. Like, I've done that on purpose. Like, I have developed Sir Sick into being a human-hating piece of shit on purpose, so I can go, right, so what? Like, yeah. If only we all murdered our own food, I'm game. You don't already? No. But I've murdered a lot of tomatoes. Oh my god, when you stab them and they just bleed out. And it's the screaming. That's what really gets me off.
There's a guy that had this weird neurological condition and he could hear plants screaming.
I like that. Nuts and legumes are better anyway. Better than meat.
He was, I think he was on, like, he had, like, psychosis or something.
Right.
And, like, he was, he was in his parents' garden or something, and she was pulling carrots from the ground, and just throwing them into like a bin thing.
Right.
And he said he just broke.
Yeah.
And he could hear them screaming. And he says every time he saw plants being cut or hurt or anything like that, he just heard them screaming. And he said he got to the point where he's like, I feel like I can't eat vegetables anymore.
Yeah. Oh no, Sir Sick is role playing. Or maybe I'm role-playing that I'm role-playing. Bah.
No, he's always like this.
No, I don't like people to know too much about me, so I just make up a lot of stuff. I make up stuff all the time, just keep people off the trail. And that way, if anybody goes, yeah, you lied to me, I lie all the time. Constantly. And I tell you that I like...
Are you Deacon from Fallout?
Basically. That's a good way to do it. You do realise that after War Generation actually did slaughter pigs, chickens and whatnot. Didn't stop anyone from eating it. Yeah, that doesn't work. But it's mostly just about being a pain in the arse to, like, slaughtering your own... There's a reason we don't slaughter our own meat, and it's the same reason we don't farm our own fields, because...
Well, that's the thing as well, though.
It's extremely inefficient.
If you wanted people to go around getting their own animals and stuff, there's going to be a lot of fucking suffering.
Well, yeah.
Like, people do not know how to kill things properly, without causing it really, really, really painful deaths.
Mm.
So...
Remember when we said these streams were fun?
Death, destruction.
We've got any other topics that aren't quite so fucking miserable? I did have something in mind. Oh, I know. Can someone suggest me a good living room TV? I've got a budget that if I can break up the payments into Amazon, do like a 12 payment things, I could probably do like...
He wants a big boy.
I want a big boy, and I could probably do £1,000. Because the current TV that we're currently using, it did it again today whilst you fell asleep. It started fucking up. So I think the telly is balked.
Psychedelic mushroom trip.
I mean, it was mostly just green. But, yeah. So I want I bought this telly for fuck all on sale.
Yeah, I remember.
And I've always fucking hated this telly. It's always
We've had so many problems with this one.
I want a good one. Like, I just want a good one, and preferably I'd like one with decent HDR. But it's so fucking hard. Samsung Smart TV. That is not useful. And I don't care about having a smart TV because I have an NVIDIA Shield and I have a computer hooked up to this. So smart features, don't give a shit. I want a good screen.
Yeah, we have a Roku in the bedroom. We barely use it though.
For a while we used it a bunch.
Yeah.
And then...
then we was like...
And then we just used...
Then we realised we don't really watch TV.
Actually, do you know what...
We don't really watch TV before bed, we play games.
Yeah, because it puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
And the only other reason that we were using it as a TV is because your setup in the bedroom was shit for watching stuff. Mm-hmm. And now your setup in the bedroom is pretty fucking sweet for watching stuff, since you got yourself a 28-inch monitor.
Me didn't get myself. You got it, mate.
You have yourself, as in not. Yeah.
You got yourself.
I got you a nice.
I got fuck all. You get me things.
Yeah. I get you nice things. What did I get you today?
Cake.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Were you expecting that?
No, I ain't had chocolate cake in fucking ages.
Yeah, she was bitching and moaning all yesterday. And like, babe, cake. And I'm like, oh, fucking cake, you bitch. We have a 48-inch and it's only 1080p. Bah. Yeah. I care about all of those things.
It's how much detail do you want? You want an HD?
I have a 4K. Buying anything other than a 4K is a fool's fucking errand these days. That's just how big tellies work.
Is it HDR you want?
I want HDR10 that's good. Does it need a VHS player? Gotcha.
Yes.
We were talking about this. Fucking hell. She goes out to a local museum with the kids, and there was a fucking... They like Studio Ghibli stuff. There was a Japan section. Yeah. It had anime. It had fucking Spirited Away on DVD. And one of the kids said, oh, look, they've got Spirited Away. Oh, it's like a book. Because it never occurred to us that... thank you very much, Mitch. It never occurred to us. We were... In our heads, it was like... Or at least in my head, it was always... Oh, they'll be like DVDs. They'll not know what VHS is. But it's just physical media. Our kids are just sort of barely on the cusp of fucking of physical media being remotely relevant. Like, they know about it. They've seen it. But it's not like...
They use discs for their PlayStation.
But almost never. Most of what they play on there is downloaded. So, yeah...
Because next generation's not going to know anything about discs.
It's going to be a weird old technology. They're like, why do you use that when I can just go boop and there it is?
I was thinking though, like, sort of our time frame.
There's been a lot of change.
Because like when I was a kid, we used cassettes.
Yeah.
And then they disappeared, and then we went for CDs, and then they went and we went MP3s, and then they went and we went and upgraded again.
Yeah, well, now most music is listened to through streaming services. So there's been a rapid change.
Yeah.
Yeah, so goes to museum, finds VHS tapes like Doctor Who. Yeah. Sony KD $900. I don't know what that is. I don't want an 8K TV. And it has to be bigger than 55 inches because that's what we're using at the moment. And anything else is just witheringly small.
It's not small.
Our current one is not small.
It's fine.
But if it was smaller than this...
But you don't want it small. You want it big ball.
Well, I've measured and we could have up to 75 inch quite easily. And I would be so fucking up for that.
I think that'd be way too big.
I think that'd be way too awesome. I agree.
You just want to sit in front of it playing little driving games.
Yes. Yes, I do. That would be fucking sick. Like me. Only better. I like MP3s.
What, like off a line one?
I was going to say, we get the MP3s. Indeed. I just bought a record last week. We found the hipster.
Oh, God. I still have a bunch of Betamax tapes in the loft. Oof.
Oh, God, the annoying... Betamax, better name, in my opinion. VHS, Verse. Verse. Betamax. Yeah, that's just fucking awesome. Sick is 75 inch confirmed. Anything over 75 inch is painful. Okay. For a second there, I thought you meant a telly, and then I realised that was a sex joke. What were we watching? Oh, we were watching James May Goes to fucking Japan, which was a good series, actually. And I said, do you know what, make this better? 20 inches on either side. Well, 10 inches on either side of the telly. What do you need a big TV for? Just sit closer to it? No.
No, we need the space so you can do VR.
Yeah, and the couch is going to stay the other side of the room. So, yeah. Not going to lie. 75-inch setup for driving games sounds badass. It fucking does, doesn't it? Don't forget Laserdisc.
Aw.
Oh my god, I've never seen a Laserdisc up close. They look fucking crazy. I really, really, really want to see one.
Thank you, David.
For your TV fund. Oh, I just saw Laserdisc. Digital media, what is it? Physical media is forever. Buy Laserdisc. Oh, what's that a reference to?
65,
Star.
65 Sony Bravia? Is that how you say it?
Bravia.
Bravia.
Bravia. Awesome for gaming and watching films. Is it any good at the header? Which is annoying because HDR means something different to me than it has. VR, freaking rich people. Actually, VR is very cheap now if you're smart about it. You can get like an older VR headset off of like eBay and shit.
Hi, Toast. How's your finger? Hey, Bim.
I have a whiteboard on the wall in the living room where I write notes, and for a few days it's had bum written on it. We were watching that yesterday. We saw that episode. She was out of the room. I rubbed out the U from bum and just put an I. She didn't fucking notice.
No, because it just looks like the same word.
Had to be pointed out. It would have been worth it to wait. But can you imagine the months and months that go past, and then one day you just go, that says BIM!
Yeah, I have a feeling that BIM is probably just going to become part of our vocab now.
Oh my god. That BIM thing though, that's so fucking funny. This is anybody who hasn't watched it's like, BIM! BIM what? Why is BIM funny?
Go watch it.
Go watch it. If you've got Amazon Prime, go fucking watch that show. It's really good. And if you get Wanderlust, it's a good show for that as well. Unless, of course, you get like the reverse thing where it just makes you feel bad. But you watched it and it made you feel like so much. It made you feel good, didn't it? Just to see the vistas. When
I see vistas of things, it makes me feel great. I go, oh wow, that's so pretty. Oh, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel terrible after that.
Oh, it's like basically anything.
Fenvia. That's what I get.
The fucking
far sickness.
Yeah. The like homesickness but reversed. Yes, you totally looks like an eye. It does if you've seen Bum and your brain is used.
He got a digital finger, but then he got a virus.
Obviously. If you really want... No, I don't know. We've tried the projector route. I managed to get a projector for 40 quid ages and ages and ages ago. And it was like, okay. It was great for watching films on. It was fucking noisy.
Thank you, Bob, for the whiskey money.
Oh, I do like whiskey. I don't know if you knew this. But try Enigma and wait until someone notices. Engima? Well, I'm confused now. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with confused.
Engima.
Engima. Okay, Bim. I think they're doing more in May in other places series. Yeah, I like James May.
We like Clarkson's Farm as well.
Clarkson's Farm was actually really good. Like, really, really good.
I actually learned things about farming.
I'm surprised that they didn't do the whole... they didn't do any focusing on sort of right to repair-ish things. I know that it's not the same issue in the UK, but it still is an issue.
We did have a video projector in the bedroom for a while, but it's just not... There's a lot of fucking light around our area because we got...
That wasn't the main issue. The main issue was it was 40 quid and it was fucking noisy.
Yeah, it was really noisy.
When we switched, we ended up... When we got the telly that we have in here that is now bust, or mostly bust, we swapped the TV that was already in here, and even though it was much smaller than the screen projected, it was 10 times sharper.
Yeah.
And it didn't make any noise. It was a fucking huge upgrade. So, yeah. But RoboCop. Whiskey is Irish, as far as I'm aware. But whiskey is also like bourbon is whiskey with an E, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Yeah. I have some Jack Daniels next to me. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Oh, I can't drink Irish whiskey. I had a lot of Jamesons to a fault. Made me very sick. Get it? And now I can't even smell it without feeling ill.
Yeah, I think that's a similar thing to me with
Big sad.
With lager.
Yeah.
When I got pregnant, the smell of lager was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I just can't stand it anymore. Going into a pub now is like, ugh, it's horrible.
When was the last time you went in a pub? Same as the last time
God,
I went in a pub, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was...
Literally years ago.
Yeah. Oof. We should go out. Maybe I'll get a lager.
Bourbon is a crime.
Get a lager and puke.
Look, whiskey is whiskey is whiskey is whiskey. It all goes in my face, apart from Irish, because I literally can't. But if I could, it would.
Yeah, you want to try Japanese whiskey?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's mostly from watching BIM. But, yeah, I was reminded that Japanese whiskey exists, and I need to... I support people drinking. It is an important shit to do. 40 quid is the same as 35 maple syrups you can have. 40 quid. 40 quid for what? Jack Daniels is Tennessee whiskey.
Canadian money is
not
maple.
Bourbon. Bourbon
Canadian
is made from
money
Kentucky.
is maple syrups.
Dog, do you think I care? Forgive me, Atheism, for I have sinned. I've given my own booze money to another booze fund.
How dare thee?
It's not a sin. That is the greatest charitable work you could do.
You need to do 7 Hail Jack Daniels.
I stopped going to the pub when they banned smoking. Killed the whole ambiance. I just, and any chance for me getting a date, the smoke helped.
Just very obscured your face.
It's the fact that his face just naturally smokes.
Like,
and now people are like, oh my god, it wasn't just smoke, it was you. Yes. He's constantly on fire.
Dude is a smoky void.
I'm a cider guy.
Yeah,
cool.
I like cider.
You do, and it's weird. What are you doing?
I moved the keyboard because it was going to fall, so leave me alone.
But was it going to fall?
Yes.
Or was you going to fall? May the horned fire guy downstairs...
I have impeccable balance. I don't fall.
Because it was £6.66. May the horned fire guy downstairs bless your new TV. I mean, hopefully he doesn't catch it on fire, because that would really fucking suck.
Oh, God. We don't need another fire.
Yeah. But yeah. I want a new TV. I mean, I almost need one. Like, we could probably, drain the life out of this, but I use the TV in here quite a lot. Especially recently, because I've been working in the living room to stay cool. Because it still gets really fucking hot in the bedroom, even though the temperatures are down.
I don't know. I like being in the bedroom because it's
I know you do, because it's fucking boiling.
Yeah, it's cozy in there. Especially if you got both the computers on.
Hail Sailor Jerry, Jerry full of greys, pour me onto my face. Whenever someone asks, I drink other whiskies. I've drinked. I don't like fucking anything peaty because it tastes like TCP and it's just disgusting. And I can't even fucking fathom how anybody likes that. What?
I stopped going to the pub the first time I saw a hipster to drink a beer from a tin can with a straw.
Oh. That's just gross. Japanese whiskey is nice. I like Suntory, Toki, and Hibiki. Aren't those all just places?
They're named after the places.
Are they?
Probably.
That makes sense. I want the Tokyo whiskey. There probably is a Tokyo whiskey now that I think about it.
Probably.
It just might not be very good if it's not been heard of. But, yeah. Don't touch that. Everyone always touches that. But I'm a craft beer drinker, sue me. Some craft beers are good. many are fucking awful. I mean, I don't like beer.
No, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I don't like beer, don't like bitter, don't like IPA, don't like lager,
Even when I used to drink lager, I only did it because it was there.
We used to cheap. Yeah. Basically, lager was a big drink that lasted a while, had the effect that it needed, and, you know, if we were forced out to a pub, because, like, at one point, we were incredibly fucking poor. Like, we didn't realise just how goddamn poor we were until we had a bit of money. Like, we have a bit of money now. It's not that much, but fuck me, it's so much more than we had. Like, just remembering the fucking terror of we had to go check the cash machine to see if money had been transferred this week, because sometimes it just didn't fucking work for whatever reason, and we'd be fucked. And that shit is scary. Now, if money doesn't come from whatever, you know, I get paid through AdSense for the YouTube-y stuff. If that doesn't come straight through, it's not a big deal because we have some money in the bank. Oh my god, the sheer just not having to I mean, there's other things that I now stress about for no reason.
I found your channel a couple of weeks ago, been watching it a lot. You're an atheist, full stop. I wouldn't feel embarrassed about recommending to others.
I'm an atheist yeah. Good, because I try not to be cringe about it. It's probably a good way to do it. It's like, there are a lot of atheists who are just no fun about it.
Yeah, they treat it very similar to how religious people debate back.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it doesn't need
it's
to
not
be...
all of them, and sometimes they do.
It doesn't need to be that fucking serious.
It should never be serious. Nothing is serious. Have you seen life? Life is a fucking joke. And then you die. Have some fun. Make fun of each other. Especially when someone says something stupid. Just, yeah.
Oh, hi Dan. How you doing?
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
With craft beer, there's a prevailing flavour of grapefruit in most of them. Is there? I mean, I fucking hate grapefruit, so that probably explains a lot.
Do they put it in to hide the taste of the shit that they
Yeah, not a fan. There's a beer called Kilt Lifter. It's not bitter and so gosh darn good.
That is a really good name.
That is a good name. Yeah, like I've tried a few of you'll find random craft beers like in shops and stuff, and they got this amazing name, and you'll read the thing and it's got like a chocolatey aftertaste, and you're like, that sounds fucking awesome. Drink it, and yeah, it tastes like shit. It tastes exactly the same as every other beer. I don't have a developed palate for beer, and I don't want one. The first time I ever drank Jack Daniels with cola, it was the tastiest fucking thing I'd ever drunk in my life. I was like, oh my god, what is this, and how can I replace my blood with it? That is worlds apart.
That pizza's coming back to haunt me now. I'm feeling very full.
Yeah, I've been quite belchy. But, you know, it was really fucking tasty. Yeah. The endorphins, or whatever it was. It's just like swimming. The cheese is just like, ah!
It's like, dopamine, sleep now.
Yeah. There was once a man with whiskey and ice who had a wife all lovely and nice. When theists came at him in hordes, he cut them down with his swords, then settles down with more whiskey and ice. That's a shit haiku. Sorry.
Thanks, Bim.
Thanks, Bim.
I've got these fucking... it's really bad when you had to say this.
Jack and cola, only good use for Jack. I mean, that is the only way I do use it. That's how I'm using... Well, I'm using it with Pepsi Max, which, yeah, is really nice. I like it.
Your brand of atheism is like a fine whiskey. Harsh for those who never had it. Great for those who already had a few bowls.
Yeah, pretty much. When I was in Scotland, I drank Youngest Tartan Special. Good beer. Hope it's still good. I mean, your pint won't be anymore. It'll be fucking Probably have evaporated, to be honest.
I need to find out what your tartan kind of colours is.
Yeah, apparently I have Scottish heritage.
Yeah, so do I, apparently. So
I think everybody fucking does.
everyone in Britain does.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Scots get around, so...
Youngest tartan, the male contraceptive. Oof.
I like that, that's funny.
Beer that's too strong is usually bad tasting. Yeah, basically. I mean, beer that's beer is usually bad tasting as well. It all... Most haikus are like, I have 5 syllables, man. It's 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables, if I remember rightly.
That's one type of haiku. Yeah.
That's the only one that matters. Most haikus are like, I have 5 syllables, man. But not this fucking one.
That's fun. I like that.
But yeah.
That was a limerick, I have you know.
Everything's a limerick. Your mum's a limerick? God, when we first met, every other fucking sentence out of your mouth was your mum's ex.
Yeah.
And now she gets mad at me because I do it all the time to her. It's like...
I don't get mad.
You do get a bit mad.
It depends how much you say it in a day.
Yeah.
Like, I can tolerate probably like 5, and after 5 it's like, fuck me, that's a lot.
Yeah. I learned it from you. I learned from watching you.
You picked up a lot of things from me.
Yeah, and you picked up a lot of things from me.
You just, like...
Diseases.
I've noticed, though, when I say certain things, you always repeat it in my accent. And I don't know, like, the thing is, like, sometimes, like, I get it, and other times I'm like, is he doing that to mock me, or is it just because he likes that word when I say it? It's
almost always because I like that word when it's in a northern accent.
Right.
Like, funny.
Yeah, I know you like funny, and bastard.
That still baffles me to this day. Like, I swear my family are just very, very, very stupid people. Apart from one of them, and he knows who he is. I mean, he's a bit stupid, but not in a bad way. But, like, in a sense, I sort of pride myself on when I moved up north, because we knew this other family who came from down south, and they had these weird fucking accents. These weird London northern accents, and they just sounded fucking bizarre.
That does sound fucking terrible.
Oh god, it was awful. It was like listening to fucking chalkboard scratch whenever they spoke. And so I was like, that ain't fucking happening to me. So I was sure to keep my accent, and I pretty much have.
What baffles the fuck out of me is that the kids live in Yorkshire.
Surrounded by Yorkshire, go to school in Yorkshire.
I spend
99% of their family that they speak to is Yorkshire.
I spend a lot of time playing games and stuff with them.
Yeah.
But they speak like you.
Yeah. It's because it's the default accent.
Yeah.
Told you this before.
Thing is though, they have more Americanisms than they have Yorkshireisms.
Yeah. Oh, the point of my story is that I was, it was a point of pride to speak properly, like an Englishman, not like some sort of hybrid freak southerner and northerner. And one day, I heard something funny, and I went, ha ha ha, funny, because I like the word, the northern version. And then they just ripped the piss out of me for like 2 days straight, as if I'd done that by accident. And you couldn't fucking... that's something that always drives me mad. When someone has decided what was in your head for you, it's always been a point of complete fucking hate for me. Good job I don't have a job where that happens all the fucking time. But it is so infuriating when someone decides. So I make an actual joke. Like, it's the same thing with my sarcasm and my family. Is that I'll make a sarcastic joke, and then they think that there's something actually legitimately wrong with me. And I'm like, it's a joke. It's clearly a joke.
Dude.
What?
I am not going to mount my children. The
What?
fuck? Said that I need to assert dominance by mounting like dogs.
No. What? No, you should have just ignored that comment. It was beneath anyone. Mount Dude. Mount Dude.
Yeah, Mount Dude. Mount Dude.
I want to go to Mount Dude. That sounds like the best fucking place. Welcome to Mount Dude. Also, Brittany Dude. Dude. And only they got that. Because I know what that's from. Which makes me special. I don't know how many people played Disgaea, but I played it when it first came out on PS2.
I've never heard of it.
It's basically Final Fantasy Tactics, but not.
That's why I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like that.
He meant not kids, girls from Yorkshire. That's who you have to mount.
Why would I mount anyone from Yorkshire? They're fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's why she started mounting a southerner. She went, speak? Oh, I like that accent. Okay. And that's how
Pretty much.
I met your mother. Mount Dude is just a pile of video games, alcohol, and bikini women. I added video games, but I assume that's what you meant. Also, DVDs of, like, monster trucks.
The best way to assert dominance is to pretend you're asleep so they leave you the fuck alone.
What, women?
That works for women and children.
That works for everybody.
We always pretend to be asleep when kids go.
Daddy? Daddy? I know you're joking. Well, that gave me lots of babies down the throat. That was a mistake. Oh. But yeah. Final Fantasy Tactics by Little Nicky. That's about right. God, so many people have played this guy. Damn it. I thought I was special.
You're not special.
I'm so special. I'm more special than anyone you've ever known. Oh. Feigning death, winning strategy. Yeah. Just whenever anybody wants anything from you, you pretend you're asleep. Like, you're just walking down the street, says, "Oh, can you do me a favour?" You just slam to the floor.
Roll.
Roll away. Roll away. That's the best way to deal with people.
Roll away snoring.
But that does... It's fucking gone now. Sonic speeding off. As you're going away.
Oh god. Eventually a kid will just poke you in the eye when you pretend to be asleep. Luckily, our kids are not bastards.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
in the legal sense, yes. But in the normal
you know,
sense...
there's going to be at least one person in the audience. You're not married? Yeah, sorry.
Not married. Sorry to break
Sir
your...
Sick and Mrs. Sick, not actually our legal names. They're just fucking usernames.
No.
I wouldn't marry this bitch.
No, my real name is Cheryl.
Cheryl Pringle, and I'm Gavin.
Gavin Pringle.
Gavin Pringle.
Gavin Bob Pringle.
Wait, that would mean we're married, though.
I don't... No.
Or siblings.
No, it could just be two people that happen to have the same last name.
The same last name of Pringle.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, we saw each other across the hallway, went, "What's your second name?" And went, "Well, time to get together then."
We should be together.
So yeah. I don't play FF Tactics, so you all are special. I don't either, but yeah. Dude, I almost missed y'all. May I have some gravy? Sebob. Yeah, but oh god, I feel really sick. Living in sin, how wrong, how right. There's only one way to live in sin, always. If Sir Sick has never shared his whiskey with Mrs. Sick, they're married under the booze deity.
He does share his whiskey with me.
Yeah.
It's just.
But I do buy her own whiskey because she prefers Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
That is her tipple of choice. Well, though you prefer wine, I think.
Wine's okay.
Is it just dependent on how you're feeling at that exact moment?
I like cider, wine, Buffalo Trace. I like gin, as long as it's flavoured, not the fucking normal gin that's dirty.
Normal gin is super fucking gross. So many gravies. What about gravy flavoured gin?
Gravy. Fuck's sake.
They didn't pay for it.
They're members.
They still didn't pay. And that's just pictures of gravy. Oh, pardon me.
Sick, dude.
I'm a bit belchy right now. Got to run by, everyone. See you later, Mitch.
Do you feel so sick?
It's not premarital sex if you never marry. So no sin loophole. See? We're not living in sin. We're living in holy non-matrimony. So fuck you, grandmother. Both of our grandmothers.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get married? Are you gonna get fucked? Why the fuck would we do that? Who gives a shit? Same last name. We met at a family reunion. I see how you two are now. Oh God. Yeah. Oh no, I thought it was later than I thought. Oh God, I feel really sick. That pizza is.
Is it coming back to haunt you now?
I think it's coming back to haunt me.
That's what you get for having a fucking stray cat feast.
It was nice though. It was so fucking nice. Oh.
Ooh-ah.
So ooh-ah. Ooh-ah for ambrosia. Oh. Gravy flavoured gravy. What is this sin and blasphemy? You need gravy flavoured.
For tax reasons.
Theoretically, but then who can be asked? What do you want, cat?
She wants a cuddle.
She's gonna do fucking circuits again, isn't she?
Come on.
She loves doing circuits. Does this little twat? Hello, you gonna give a shout? Yeah. Ugh, it's always so quiet. She never screams at me. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God! You
Sorry.
fucking out!
It snuck up on me and it probably stinks.
Burped in my face.
Apologies.
No, you don't apologise for that. You think it's funny.
I can find something funny and apologise for it. Kentuckians marry cousins. What? Oh, I see. No. Oh my God, cheese in a spray can. What, flavoured like gravy?
Gravy in a spray can.
Gravy? Like
Gravy?
Spravy! Oh my God. Yeah, you just use it and you spray it on things.
Have you Sunday dinner?
My God, Spravy. Oh, that's $1 million idea if I ever heard one.
TM, you can't have it.
Spravy TM, owned by Mrs. Six Spravy Company. Oh my God. Shit, late again. Yeah, sorry Neil, but I feel too sick to go on for another hour, so I'm not going to bother. But on important news, new episode of Mrs. Six thing.
Oh my God.
There is. New episode of Spoon Stuff Story out. If you haven't watched it, go watch it now, since you ain't watching this anymore. Hashtag Spravy. Hashtag spray gravy. Hashtag spray the gravy. And yeah, so
Spravy gravy. I like it.
the Spravy gravy, the sprayiest of gravies, or the graviest spray. You haven't thought of that, have you? Too late. Just trademarked it. Well, if you trademarked it after this stream, then we've trademarked it as a name that we said out loud. So fight me.
Word is law and all that.
I mean, when you have things recorded, there is something to be said for that. But on more important notes, we're fucking going because I'm fucking exhausted. But it's been nice to chat. Nice to see you all. Get shut up, phone. No. You be quiet.
Bye.
Yeah. Thanks very much, and we'll see you later. Bye.